Everybody, what's up? It's Friday. Gonna play some chess on Friday. Gonna play some Gambit games. Going to embarrass my name by singing this song. We're starting out with chess. I'm just having some fun right now. Busy in the office working on Chess Kid curriculum. That's chesskid.com if you don't know it. Working on some of the organizational details for our GM Blitz battles, and I decided to take a little bit of a break and have some fun here. I can still play bishop d3. One of the points is that if a5 comes here, I have knight a4. And it's fun. So if he takes early, this isn't bad for me at all, because now I've strengthened the chances of this pawn becoming a real advantage down the road. And this structure, usually black wants to try to build on the tension, not release it, because it gives white a very clear positional plan. Talked about this a tiny bit in my my video with Hutch. If you missed that, you can check it out. Yeah, now I'm going to develop there with tempo, keep the B file. All right, so I can use the b7 square, maybe put some tension on bishop here, kind of keep that knight from going anywhere. But I kind of feel like prophylaxis is the measure to take here. Free the back rank before I get jiggy with the rook. And maybe now come down with a little bit less worries on what might happen. I'm maybe going to threaten some kind of weird move like bishop c7 at some point, like trapping the queen. a4 is a subtle way of threatening to take advantage of black's potentially very awkward queenside. Not sure my opponent is thinking like that right now, so that's cool, right? Could be very cool. He is thinking like that, apparently. He's a smart cookie. But I'm going to keep bringing the noise. I'm going to keep bringing the noise here. Bring in the noise. So he's got to guard the knight, right? And if he plays queen to c8, which may work. Queen to c8 may work, yeah. I thought about bishop c7 just right now. And where's he putting that knight, right? But also knight to b5 is kind of a strong way to do the same thing. I'm going to threaten to play a move like knight to c7. And that disconnects the queen's communication with the knight and threatens to take the rook on e8. So where is the tactical oversight by me? You can tell how much self-esteem I have, pretty much assuming that I'm wrong the moment I think my opponent's blundering, right? So I can take e8, and after he takes b7, I might even be winning in with a quick c6 and like an endgame. But why do it, right? Let's just take here. If he takes, we'll take back with the rook. And we're looking at two passed pawns on the queen side. He's going to play something like rook f8, and I'm just going to popping ponies, right? We be popping ponies. We be popping ponies. Yo, ride it. Yo, ride it. I said we be popping ponies. We be popping ponies. We're going to pop a pony into d7, my homies. No thank you. Get out of here. We be popping ponies. We be popping ponies. I can do it now, but he'll take on d4. I take f8. He's getting a tiny bit of compensation for the exchange. I say tiny bit because it's hardly compensation. With the passed c pawns, it seems super dangerous for him, right? But is he threatening anything? I don't know. I'm going to play rook a8. Obviously, the threat of knight d7 is stronger now because the immediate elimination of the rook on f8 means the knight would be hanging. And now he goes for this, but okay, like, I feel like just what? Take, play bishop d6 check, knight takes, pawn takes. Actually made this a little bit hard for myself, didn't I? I actually have. So I have to be careful here. I'm not just winning immediately. That's what we've learned. Push a5. Go here. I have a trick, of course. If he takes on c5, I win a piece. Bishop b6. Hoping that should be enough for the a pawns to run. Almost enough. It will be enough in just a moment. Go there. He brings the knight to c8. We push. He takes. We take. Just going down material he is. Let's bring the knight out. Be smart about this. Get the knight to a square. That's going to make pushing a little bit easier. Something like this. Ooh. Hold a tick. Hold on, everybody. How's he holding? He's holding somehow. I guess it's making my job a little bit harder. All right, one on time. Let's see if he wants a rematch. Let's do it again, right? We're feeling fun. We're feeling fun. We were equally matched coming into this match as far as rating goes, and we remain roughly equals. Okay, we'll transpose into a QGD because you put the bishop on d2. Sort of a passive space for that piece. Oh, that was weird. And I'd like to, I was going to say, I wonder if I should keep the diagonal open, but then I quickly decided no, apparently. Keep it closed and prepare to do something like this and put the knight on e4. Whoa, he just pre-moved and lost a piece. Strange. Let's do it again. Surprised by his move. But happy. Happy to be inching my way closer to where I feel I should be able to maintain about 2450 if I'm focused chess. I haven't really cared about focusing in a long time. What does that say about me? You know, when I just don't care. I don't know. Probably means I have, you know, a wife and 3 children and a, you know, 70-hour-a-week job running chess.com, right? Don't judge yourself. It's probably what it means. But maybe it also means something else bad about my character. I don't know. I'm too busy not caring to know if it means that. All right, so let's see. So we want to find a way to deal with this bishop in this structure. We'll take with the pawn. One of the nice things about it is I can always deal with c5 well. These double d pawns can be deceptively, I don't want to say strong, but let's just say not that bad. And he'll play c5, and that's fine. But I'm just going to prepare to use my space advantage on the king side, play for g4, then play for f5, and you try to open up and take advantage of sort of the passive structure by black. And I don't really think that this is very good for black, but in Bullet, it's been hard for me to be successful with this lane. Like, me and John played a few of these games in our chess rivals, right? But I think it's because the position is so close, it just takes so much time for white to really expand on the advantage. I don't really even care about knight c4, but I'm going to stop it anyway and just sort of keep my opponent's pieces at bay. So here he goes, right? He clearly wants to use. I'm going to give him the H file and make f5 happen with gusto. Gusto. This is making sense for him, actually. A little bit irritated with my position suddenly. Have to be careful. My queen has gotten herself overloaded. That was a mistake. Didn't anticipate kind of an obvious idea. So I'm going to play like a move that doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good, believe me. But I didn't see anything concretely punishing my king on c1, and so I went for it. Like, now I guess we got to kind of push there. We're going to bring the king. No, he's going to play knight to c4 if we do, but I can't play knight there because of queen check. So, what to do? Play queen to g2. As weird as that looks, maybe it's the best thing to do. There's still no real checks for black that do anything useful. So he backs up, and now we can do what? Nothing. Maybe we should trade. I don't know. I mean, I'm defending here. This lack of anticipating queen b4 was a big blunder. So I'm defending and trying to play as fast as I can. He goes for this, but I'm happy with that. That's counterplay, homie. That's counterplay right there. We'll see whose attack gets there first, my man. And maybe his will. I don't know. Possibly. But I'm really not frightened for some reason. Take that pawn with check. Go there with check. Come back and offer the queen trade. And maybe be up a pawn in the endgame if he wants it. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a problem, right? He's going to take, and I'm going to have to take back. Oh, no. I'm up a pawn. Somehow defended my way out of that position, but my king is in a precarious spot here. So I got to be careful. What's a plan here? I really wanted to bring the queen back and threaten to come over here, right? But that wouldn't have worked. So now I am going to remain very cautious and careful, hopefully. This is scary. Yeah, that was like a simple move, but actually a really good one. Play there. Try to get my king out of this spot. Whoa. I think that helped me. I do not think he's headed the right direction. And I am happy about it. Believe me. Oh, he's just going to trade and then take on d4 with the knight. That was a mistake. He should have traded and taken on d4 with the knight. This guy's really just trying to beat me on time right now, I guess. Ah, that was silly of me. Boom. Tell me this isn't going to lead to something good. Boom. I'm going to take it. Defended kind of a worse middle game and then sort of worked my way back in. I don't know. All right, we'll play a Blumenfeld. Let's focus. Focus on the pocus, I always say, when I'm being a magician. Focus on the pocus. Pretty sure that was what Gandalf always believed in. The man said, focus on the pocus, Frodo. And Frodo was like, oh, right, I'm a little hobbit. Except not with an English accent. We're like, Gandalf! 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 Ooh, no soup for you. Not happening. No tacticos. No tacticos for you, my little friend. Play there. Not because I intend to take with anything but the C pawn, but because I want to support the B pawn. So now bringing this knight to C5 is a real idea, like a real boy. Wow. I don't think this is that good for him. A lot of dynamic play, though. Open position. His king is in the center. I have the bishop pair. I'm sort of trusting in the dynamic potential of my position right now because I have some loose pawns, but come on, right? But come on. I'll do it. Let's do it, man. Fine. You got nothing on the H file, buddy. I'm going to take F3. If you take C5, obviously I have B2. So he backs up the pony. He's backing up ponies now. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Castle. And then we'll see who uses the H file, right? Whoa, town. Whoa, town. Oh, man, I want something so nasty, right? Like queen there, he takes, queen check, king D1. I got nothing, huh? It's really too bad. It's really too bad I don't have something more there. Yeah, we know. We know, Billy Joe. We know. Now I can take with the queen or the pawn. I guess I'll take with the queen to keep the threats snappy. Is C4 a move? Bishop takes, rook over, B3, bishop B5. Right? Seems like it could be a nightmare for him. C4 takes, rook over, B3, bishop B5. He plays rook to D1. I take with check. He takes, I take. I think I'm winning in that rook ending because I have two very, very quick pass pawns. Of course, I don't expect him to take with the queen, but maybe I should be a little careful. No, he's not going to. A4 is also interesting. Rook D1 takes D4. I take on C2. I think this is also really good. Ooh, but I did not anticipate this. That was a good move by him. Well, things are going to get nasty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Should I take on D3 and then play bishop B5 check and run the pawn? Oh, or bishop B5 right away. Takes, king D2, A3, rook C1. I don't think I have enough. I think I should keep play on the board to go after the queen there. Hear you, me, my friends, on sleepless roads the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. May angels lead you in. Hear you, me, my friend. On sleepless roads the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. I don't even know. No way this is good. On tilt. Going down in this one. Really? Guess I'll give check. Rook A8 was definitely better. Ah, he has queen H1. That's his idea. Okay. One too many queens he has. The better to beat you with, my dear. Why, Grandma, how many queens you have? The better to beat you with, my dear. Oh, look at that blunder. Oh, yeah, that was sick. On sleepless rose, the sleepless go. I'm probably still going to lose right here, right now. Darn it. Darn it. I should have won that game in the end, right? What did I do? I mean, I guess I was still down a rook, but I ran out of checks, so I did the best I could. That's what I did. Let's rematch him, see if he wants more. I mean, that was just like a massive blunder by him, but I was still getting mated, I think, right? Oh, I could have played king back. Ah, I just didn't think about that. Wow, I just walked myself into a mate with king h6, but that was fun. Fun games against Mr. Cruz, who looks to have declined my challenge. And so, okay. We end this little battle here at 3-1, and we will see you guys all later. Hope you enjoyed it.